29-year-old Colombian Sergio Navas is a Colombian filmmaker with a side hustle.
Arriving to this bull ring.
He's a tour guide in his downtime. When the pandemic hit, he combined his two passions, shooting digital tours for people who weren't traveling in person.
The industry has realized that, like, we are competitors with Netflix, with going to a cinema, with going to a party. You know, we are just one more space or one more way to entertain people.
Tourism around the world has been one of the sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. The UN World Tourism Organization estimates the industry will lose around $2 trillion in revenue in 2021, roughly the same amount lost the previous year. A Colombian hotel called The Spot opened in the middle of the pandemic. Reinvention was key to not lose money. They call their building a hybrid, as it offers regular hotel rooms, lower budget hostels, and mini apartments that provide perfect housing for students.
Tourism has been growing in the last few months. I feel like people are starting to trust more and feel comfortable to stay in Bogota and a hotel and visit.
Colombia joins Costa Rica, the Dominican Republic, and Mexico as one of 4 countries removing all travel restrictions. But they haven't recovered to pre-pandemic levels. The world hasn't either. The UN's World Tourism Organization says for the first 9 months of 2021, global tourism was still 76% lower than what it was in the first 9 months in 2019, before the pandemic.
And they are the national tree of Colombia.
Meanwhile, many tourists are choosing virtual travel. A cell phone and other gadgets make it easy for tour guides to help foreigners experience other countries without getting on a plane. Navas says digital tourism has had its high and low points through the year. His audience, primarily from Europe and the United States, were very connected during the winter months. But come summer and higher vaccine rates, the situation changed again. His digital tourism strategy had to adapt.
There's a market for it, so it's not as big as with the pandemic numbers, but there's a market. We have seen with the schools, for example. It's a nice way for a teacher to engage students, you know, to practice a new language, to see a different reality. So we have seen a focus with that, schools, and also with retired people. Yeah, let's see a map.
It's an industry that is still finding its market, customizing virtual tourism for different types of customers. Begue, CGTN, Bogotá, Colombia.